So from today, we are starting a object-oriented concept. It's very important. The Java is known for OOPS concepts. Okay, so everything will be in Java based on class and object itself. So we are today starting a very core concept of Java. In Java, everything will be on a class base itself. Okay. So now you exactly understood what exactly class is, how to define the class, how to access the class function, all the things. Okay. So up to now, whatever we've done, that is a core Java concept that is needed because every class for doing code, that all concepts are useful. So today's topic is object-oriented programming in Java. Oops, it is short forms. Basically, it is an object-oriented programming. Okay. So this concept we are going to study, and there are n number of things are in the object-oriented programming. Just let me list the things, and one by one on daily basis, we are going to tick the things up to what we have done and what is pending. The very first concept in OOPS is nothing but a class and object. Simple class and object. This thing. Then after that, we are going to study inheritance. Okay. And there are many types of inheritance. Firstly, we'll see a single level inheritance. I will mention all the list here. Single level. Then we have multi-level. Okay. Then there is an hierarchical tree-like structures. Okay. Let's see the spelling of hierarchy. Then we have a hybrid. So these are the types of inheritance. Will see all the things practically hybrid. Then the next concept comes the encapsulation. Class object inheritance, or we go for the polymorphism. Polymorphism. Okay. These all concept one by one you are going to see. Polymorphism achieved by the two way. One is method overloading. There is overloading is a concept. Second is overriding. OVRRRING. Overriding. Okay. Once we done the overriding, then we'll see encapsulation concepts. Encapsulation. Okay. After the encapsulation, we'll going to see the concept of abstract class. Abstract class. One there is a simple class and one there is a abstract class. Okay, that we are going to see. After that, class object inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstract class, and the last one is a interface. Interface. Before interface, there is one more thing is that constructor is also there. That also we can see. Construct. Okay. So these are the all are the concept that we are going to see a one by one. So this is first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. It will take a lot of times and it is a very important concept. Any programming language. Java is known for its OOPS concept, object-oriented programming. Okay. It's a world best language to learn object-oriented concept. Okay. Every concept we are going to implement by practically, even though we'll also come to know that why this concept are introduced, what exactly the problems, and in which situation which concept should be get implemented. So all the things related to this we are going to study. Okay, it's very important. We'll see a step by steps. And one more thing, this all concept either may be inheritance, its type, the polymorphism, encapsulation, abstract class, and interface. All the things you will understood only if you understood the concept of class and object. Okay? If you understood this, All things are depend on this only, because everything is based on class and object. Okay, so today we are just focusing on the class and object topic, nothing else. Okay, just understand the concept, what exactly the class is and what exactly object is. Okay, this is a screenshot. On daily basis we are going to use to check like what we have done and what is pending. I will share you this screenshot with you so that you can have the things to cross verify, like what is pending and what need things should be done. So let me share this screenshot first. We are going to spend a lot of time on this. Okay, no hurry. It's very slowly we are going to understood. On daily basis, we'll take at least one program, but a proper one. So let's now start with the first concepts as usual. That is nothing but class and object. So let me remove this thing. Okay, the first concept, the class and object. Class and object. So before starting with the class and object, it's very important to understand why we need this object oriented concept. This is a very big question. We are studying this concept not just because of it is in the syllabus or it is a part of Java. Okay? So, why need a ops concept? Because in general, what happened up to now, we are study done the general programmings. We are just doing a basic programming, like in the last program also, we have done basic calculation parts and some conditional parts, addition, sum of digit. It is okay at up to the school level that you are studying a basic programming, general languages. That is okay. But when you go up to some advanced levels, so all things comes based on ops concept. Why it is? Because in general, in the software company, clients are coming. Client means suppose you want to make some software, right? So basically, the client is a non-technical. He don't know anything about a technical. So what exactly programming and all things are happening. Okay. So they are generally what they are doing. They are just putting their requirements. Their requirement they are putting, but this requirement will be in the kind of story. HTOR, right? They are telling some story. Suppose if I want to make some software, so I went to the software company. I will just tell him the story. Like I have an institute. I'm running the institute where I needs provide a many training on different kind of subjects. So for the different kind of subject, have different kind of fees, different kind of durations. We have many staffs for a different subject. So I want to make a software so that I can able to identify how many admission done for this month, which syllabus is taught by which teacher. Then means all the things kind of things I want to get. So I don't tell the company ki like which technology you are going to use and all that things. I'm just putting my story. So based on story, they need to generate the programs. Okay. So if you just listen the story and try to put up all the things in a single file, so that it is not possible for the software developer. Okay. So modularity is very important. You need to break down that story into a different form like blockage, and that block you need to put at something a block of code. Okay. Which is generally not possible with the help of a procedure oriented language. Procedure oriented means like a C language is a procedure oriented. All the code we need to write in a single file. Okay. So this is problem. So just imagine a very simple example. If you are doing a project in a procedure oriented, right? Procedure oriented. So what will happen? Suppose I'm giving you some college project, which like having a different stream as arts, commerce, and science. If you are doing a procedure oriented programming, then what you are going to do, you can create a files and you will write the code like it is an arts class, then this is a commerce class, then this is a science class. In general, if you think about that, that means within a one single class, all the students are sitting. Like there is an art class student is sitting. It's art class have students, commerce students, and the science students. All are in a same class. If you think in the real example, how it feels, within a single classroom, all different student are teachers sitting, and all different teacher, like it's arts teacher, it's a commerce teacher, and the science teacher teaching simultaneously. How it feel, right? And imagine the things, all things are get mixed up, right?
Yes.
Means art students also listening about the science students also listening about the commerce. Means
Yes.
it will be get jumbling. So that is not a proper solution for the solve. So to solve these problems, the OOPS is get evolved. It means it's get means developed. So this is a major problem they are trying to solve with the help of OOPS concept. Okay. So very first thing that they what they are think. So instead of writing all the things at the same class, let's create some kind of a concept so that it will be get separated. So primary they have focused and they have achieving this separations with the help of classes. Okay, that things we are going to study today, class and the objects. So what we are doing, they are separating all the different classes. Arts class is there, commerce class is there, and the
Yes,
science class.
commerce and science. Yes.
In general happen the same thing is happen in the reality also, like the fifth standard is different classes, eighth standard, ninth standard, 10th standard. Fifth, all the fifth five class are at different stages, right? They are not all are in the same classes. In general there is things happen, the same thing they try to put up, and for that the class will be helpful to separate the concept. Okay, so you're understanding, you're getting why we need an object oriented, because
Yes. Yes.
there is a problem of like this situation. Okay, it's a very important concept, like you at very early stage I am trying to explain you, because this syllabus is income after 12 plus 2 in India I'm talking about, or 12 plus 3. Means in the graduation level students are understanding and they still don't know the concept. Okay, I have taken the many student interview, they are not able to explain like how it is. Okay, so even though like I have like yesterday only 22 channel, yeah. So I went for the event where I have called for the on job training programs. So I have taken the many interviews for the students, but they are not able to define, like they are not able to explain the concept. So I went for the event where I got invitation on this to provide a internship opportunity and the odd job training. So I have arranged a seminar for them. I have explained the things like how you are going to be things. So there is an institute. There are special requests for them. So we went for that, and I'm observing the final year engineer students are not able to aware about this OOPS concept. Means he know the coding, like how to write a class and all that things, but he not able to explain why we need a OOPS. And my the question styling is very deep. Why we need? I always ask why, because until your why is not clear, you're not going to understand the concept. Okay, only writing the code is not important. If you just want to write the code and run the code, then go to the chat GPT and ask him to I want this kind of code, it will give. Now you know how to run, just copy it, paste it, but that don't work. You need to understand why. Now yes, why is clear, why we need a oops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To solve this kind of confusions and do some modular programming, we need a oops one. Okay, great. Now let's go for the class, how its problem is solved. So we'll continue this example, arts, commerce, science, so that you can identify. Fine. So now it's important, like I will write problem statement once again. So basically, we have a one class, right? And within that class, we have a different classes. One classroom, we have arts, we have a commerce, we have a science. Our job is to separate these things. So the concept class is a concept in Java. The class is basically it is a collection of variable and the functions. The definition of a class is a collection of variables and functions. Means short, all the functionality related to arts you can separate out. So for writing a class in Java, you can use a class as a keyword. Then after that, you can write a class name. So now this is your arts class. Getting arts class.
Yes, sir.
So let's minimize it. This is art class, opening and closing bracket. Now all the activity related to arts class you can write here. It may be a variable, it may be a function, anything. Suppose a count is there, ACNT. Suppose you have a 50 student in art class. Even though you can write the function also, means all the activity related to arts class is done in the art section. It gets separate out.
Yes, sir.
In similar manner, you are working with the commerce class. So all the activity related to the commerce. So I'm writing the class
Yes.
COM, commerce, right? It's all the activity.
Yes, sir.
It may be activity means you have in the class generally you are doing the same code as I've done. We have as up to we have done. It's variable, simple calculation, all the things. Suppose I'm writing a C count equal to in commerce we have 100 students. Even though you can write the function also here. Okay? You can write the function also. It is also possible.
So, like,
Yes.
we don't have to write the class is public or private.
Yeah. So I will will there is one separate chapter for this. Okay. In C++, we are writing a public and all that things. Okay.
Yes.
So that is also here. But the by
Yes.
default, we are working with now only single files, so that not get affected. There is a separate topic in the Java called an access modifier. Okay. So that we'll study all properly. Going to see all the things in details. So there are public is there is a private is there, then there is a default is also there. Okay. So now in Java, if you're not specifying anything, so that will be a considered as a default. Here also, if you're not specifying anything, so that means we have a default type. Okay. It is not get affected until and unless you're working with within a same package. Okay. Same package means we are all doing all the programming in the same package. As soon as you have created some different package and if you try to access this package file into the other package, then this access modifier comes into a picture. Okay. As of now, don't think about it. Will come on later of this topics. Okay. And just today's target is to how to define a class and how to access it. We are going to see in detail this, no worries. So why need a default, what exactly the public is, that all things you are going to see, not a problem. Okay. So now two things we are understanding. So arts is a different class. It's having all the activity related to arts. Commerce is a one class which is also have all the activities. Okay. Then you can write a function also, right? CM is a function. Okay. You can write something here, system.out.println, like it is a CMRS commerce class. Doesn't matter. And this is also get separated. In the similar manner, you have one more class. Is a light issue is here. So laptop is running out of charging, but it will work for 15 minutes at least. So we can clear the concept of class and objects. So let me create one more class called as a science is a class. So all the activity related to science class will be here. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, very big question. As I told you in a very first lecture, the Java in Java only the main class is get executed, right? Simple class won't execute. Then what we are going to do? How it should be get solved, right? That's the question now. Simple class not going to execute. Then
Yes,
how
exactly.
we'll run these programs? Okay. So that we are going to see. Let me share this screenshot with you that this is a class, creating a class. Okay. We have three different classes. We have done this. Fine. So now let's implement it practically. So I will go here, right? In our projects, there is a project. So I will create one simple class, consider as an arts class. Okay, there are two type of class, as you know. Like there's a main class and a simple class. Now let's me create a one simple class here, arts class. Simple class means there is no public static void main. This is a simple
Yes.
class which is related to arts class. So all the activity related to arts class will be done here. Means what? The class is a collection of variable and function. Here you can write a multiple
Yes. Yes.
variable like A, C, and T. Suppose arts counting, there are 50 students in arts. Doesn't matter. You can write a function also wide A. Okay, we'll study a function in detail, very details. Okay, in next like after this. But now just remember the function you know already, a block of code. Like in Python, we have used a def and all that things.
Yes.
And in C, C++ are the similar things. So there is no need to explain about it. Functions, curly bracket and open brackets. So let me add some message here, SYSO. I will just add this is art class. This is art class function. Got it? Now, if I try to run this program, see what will happen. It's not going to run because which program is get executed? Only a main class program will be get executed, not a simple class. Okay,
Yes.
that's where I have first concept I have mentioned class and object.
Objects.
If you want to access this class functions or variable, you need to create one main class. Okay, let me add here the main
Yes.
class. I will go here. The main class means you can consider as a principal or head of department of anything. So let me consider as a class as a principal. It's a main class. Okay. So, but still, how we can access this class? So if you want to access any class, variable, and function, you need to create the object for that class. Okay, the object means a reference of the class. How to create an object? For creating an object, you need to write your class name, that is art. Then you can specify any object name. For example, A is object name equal to write new and ART semicolon. So this is known as a object creation. The object creation means a reference. So let me just the how to call a function, right? Function name
Yes.
is what
Yes.
here? AA. So
AA.
if I go here and try to call this function as a AA, so it will throw errors. Though the main class is executed, it giving an opportunity to run the program, but it's saying the errors. What is AA? AA is an undefined method, right?
Yes. Yes.
Where is this function? This function is available in a arts class.
Art.
That's why we are creating an object of arts class. So now with the help of this object reference, we can able to call this function. Okay. When I'm running
Yes.
this program, so it is giving a output as this is a arts class. How is this possible? Because it's creating a
Because
reference.
the sentence.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's finding the this method into this arts class.
Art class.
Okay, this is a concept of class and object. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is very important. You have to practice a lot. You need to spend a lot of times. Now let's me create a one more class. So let's say as a science class. So right click it. I'm creating a just a one science class, simple class, right? So then all the activity related to science class we can write as CNT science count. Suppose there are 25 students in the science class. Okay. One more things we have access the variable here. Sorry, function here.
Yes.
Then we can able to call that count also. That is also possible. So a dot what there is a ACNT, right? This count is also there.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
And one more thing, in a class, you can write 100 of function, 100 of functions, thousands of functions. Doesn't matter. You can create anything here. And for the accessing, you need to create an object of this class and you can access here. So if I run this program, I will get the arts count as what and maybe 50 or 100. It's a 50. In a similar manner, we have created one class called as a science count, and even I can write the method here. Suppose S is a method name or double S is a method name. So I'll simply give the message SYSO. This is a science class. This is SCIENT science class. And if I want to access this SS method, so is that possible with the help of arts object? I can call that SS method. Is there any possibility?
No, sir.
It is not possible because we have created a reference of arts class. Arts class know only about this A function, not about SS.
Yes.
Right? So now if you want to this sh functions, then we need to create an object of science class as well. Okay,
Yes, sir.
this is a simple foundation of class and object s dot s. Okay, even that you can call s dot, there is a count scnt. Fine, so now it will run this. Okay, this is a core foundation, and that is the reason why in the company, suppose you have any got the project and very big project, we have a three employee. So easily we can assign them that first employee will work on this simple class. Means you can divide it in roles. Like let's one employee will be work on this class, second will be on this class, and third will be on this class. And your manager or supervisor will be at the main class. You can just create an object and check it whether it is working or not, right? So it's
Yes.
very modular things. And similar thing is happening in the real time also. Okay. So now we are done with the basic operation, like basic concept of class and op. You understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will assign you one task. So you have to solve that. Your task is to be just listen carefully. You have to create uh, three different classes. That class should be it's car branded. Something is Audi class, Mercedes class, or you may take as anything, a Lamborghini or
Yes, sir.
Mahindra, anything. So take a car brands, different classes, car brand classes. Okay, different classes. In that you can write the information like the car price and the info, car info. Car info may be anything. This is like 1200 cc, and this is all the thing. You can write any information and create one main class that is called a showroom, car showroom.
Yes, sir.
If I want to access information of any car brand so that I can create the object of that class and I can access the that brand price and information.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your homework. I will check tomorrow. You understood this class and object and all that things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
share you the code of this sample code also. You can get the reference, even though you can get the recorded lecture as well. Not a problem. Okay. Fine.